Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down at a nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. So if you do those things, it's going to be harder for you to pay attention to me. All right? Because 9 times out of 10, people who do those things are on a very lower frequency vibration. There is a pathology to it and a psychology to it. But let's get on with the videotape now here. This video is going to be about gangs and violence show no love. The streets don't show you no love, dog, okay? I've been in the streets when I was younger. I basically wanted to be like Al Capone, okay? Because people say you got too much knowledge. When I was like 16, 17 years old, I said, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I said, yeah, but listen to this. I told those porch monkeys, okay, which you may be a porch monkey yourself if you're a gangster, okay? And I despise gangsters. But understand this one thing. Karma is a motherfucking bitch. Okay, the streets don't show you no love. So you're going to have to opt out of the streets. Like, get away from the world of the rap entertainment, the death row records, and getting in these different types of gangs and any form of affiliation with that. Because I learned that if you're doing blood money, it's coming back to you. If you're doing pot or drugs or marijuana, okay, or anything, selling anything illegal, anything like that, okay, even swearing is pretty much a downward spiral to your soul being rejuvenated in this world. Don't commit suicide. Okay, this is very important. This is a message for gangsters, guys who are lost, who don't have the fellowhood, the fellowship. Okay, there's lots of guys who are beta alphas out there who want to take you under their tutelage. But if you want to come to an alpha, you come to me. Because I told you there's not a lot of alphas anywhere. They think they're alpha, but they're really not. But if you want to know what love comes from and what you need, you have to find the person so you can keep yourself from committing suicide and doing something that you will regret, regardless if you're popular or not. Okay. Now, I know you may be young and you also may have been taught by your single mother, because single mothers do destroy relationships overall. It's not the fathers, it's the women who choose the men in the first place. It's the women who learn without being taught anything by an alpha father. Most of you haven't had alpha fathers. But I was watching this video from this guy, I keep watching all the time, and he talks about suicide often when rappers are coming up in the game and then they end up killing themselves. And then the game splitter, that's where I was getting the information from. He was talking about how you guys are letting the women win, okay, because you're just pussy whipped, okay. You have to understand that you can't let drugs and women get in the way, okay. And on top of that, if you're socializing, there will always be people who are going to be jealous of you. You got to put her in her place. If you want to know and learn how to be alpha, you come to me, because you ain't going to learn it from Kevin Samuels. You're not going to learn from Tyreek Nasheed, Lucario, or anybody else, because they don't have it here. I've said this time and time again. I already put my credentials down below. The fastest way to get in touch with me to know if I'm the real McCoy. Okay, check out my bio down below. Okay, and come to my inbox. Okay, because I don't do everything for free on the YouTube. YouTube sometimes take my shit down and I don't even break no policy. Even not try to file for appeals. But remember, guys, you are the one who's making most of the money in society, right? So you're going to have to do the MGTOW thing, men guarding their own wallet. I don't like the other variation of MGTOW, men going their own way, because basically men will always be going their own way. They'll always be going their own way because we're logical creatures, okay? We're a logical type of animal, okay? But there's no way about that. Everybody needs something, but women are far less logical than men are, okay? It's just that women are pimping the game more than y'all guys. You can't let that happen, okay? That's the Lilith. That's the woman who sits on the beast, the 666, all across the world, drinking the blood of saints. That's in the Bible, dog. You should know better than that. When I was younger, I got so much problems and rejections because my teeth was fucked up. So you know how superficial women are. They never fall for their type. So if a female's a 5, she's a definite 5. She would never fall for a 5. Okay, so she has to wear clown makeup. Okay, right? So don't even sweat the hype. Okay, Don't believe the hype, Travel overseas where you got your money, okay? Don't invest in these hoes because they know how to suck a dick. Because a female who's more innocent can suck a dick over there and stay the fuck over there. You just travel your ass somewhere outside the country. Go for the high hanging fruit, guys. I don't understand why I don't hear too much of you guys traveling overseas. What the hell is the problem with going to other underdeveloped countries, finding your wives? I don't understand that. Why would your investment be in the Western retire in the Western world when you don't really know because you're a single mother? I know, okay. But that's why you come to me, okay. I'm just trying to give you little pointers and pull your collar a little bit, trying to tell you. Even Tyreek Nasheed and Lucario and these Kevin Samuels, they didn't even have the education. Okay, I didn't have the education before 17. But then after that 17 mark, because I was taught by pimps and Italians, I learned how to tell females, I got something to sell. You want it, you come to me, okay? I was on MySpace getting thousands of views and stuff, and I was on MySpace before Facebook came out. I was getting paid for my services. So now it's time for you to basically check me out in my Patreon, okay? Check me out on my Patreon. You know I'm a therapist, a real life anecdotal therapist who talked to hundreds of women, been a babysitter, been a fetish gigolo. I've been a whole list of slew of things. Just check my credentials down below. There will be copycats. I'm the Emerald Pillar King. Okay, yes. No one can be Emerald Pillar unless you have been trained to be Emerald Pillar. Because everybody want to be a red pillar, okay? Which red pill don't mean shit. It don't mean shit, okay? So if I'm just one person saying that, from an alpha perspective, that MGTOW, the other side of the MGTOW means men going your own way. I don't like that. It's a man who's complaining, and he's not wisening up. He's not toughening up. He's not educating himself enough. And all those guys who talk about women like a dog, they're beta in their emotions. They don't know what to do. I have videos that what I do, okay? I have videos of what I do, yes, and it's all across the YouTube. Okay, I don't play that shit. I don't try to cover up and get a Beijing haircut because I'm not gay because of a lack of a lay. I don't wear black shades. I don't cover my hair with a cap. I don't do that shit because I'm OG, right? You respect me, okay, and pay me the monies that's due, okay, right? Travel overseas, got my daughters and stuff. I got my daughters from Ethiopia. Brought my virgin wife here. I don't mess with females who are not virgins, baby. And females do lie, yeah, when they say they're virgins. That's another subject for another day. But there's a well full of knowledge for individuals you should be trying to seek out. But if you see the person, you may make the wrong call, okay? Because I don't like people following me who look at just looks, okay, or appearances or anything. But the more what I'm saying here is that you shouldn't commit suicide because there's a high chance that you're going to just be coming right back here being recycled. And how do I know this? Intuition, okay, my voices, because I'm schizo, okay, I'm schizoaffective, but not mentally ill, but that's what they said, I'm mentally ill. I got special abilities. They want me to travel overseas like the CIA, and they want me to travel over there and stuff. They want me to be a prisoner, okay. I don't go out that much, okay, because the system pays me, okay, for my so-called disability, okay, which I didn't even know I had until like 30 something years old, okay. And other than that, it was very hard for me to keep jobs and stuff. And I didn't know. I did know why. It's just that, it's just I didn't know it was a mental illness. Okay. I had problems with concentration sometimes. But my dick still goes up. It's not my dick. Okay. It's just that when I do work, I can't focus because I have too much empathy in my heart. Okay. I feel for the human race, but I can't do nothing for them because most of them don't like education. Okay. But when I try my best to think about things and I have myself and I'm being like Jesus because I don't go outside, I don't really socialize, and I'm a psychopath in a good way. I try my best to stay away from the majority of masses, and you should do that too. I know maybe seem to be avoiding, you might see all these hoes, but those females are not virgins, and that will cause you to simp. I'm going to say it again. Simp means suckers investing in mediocre pussy. That means the pussy's used. You have to charge her to the game. There's no way around that. There is a word for a man dealing with a woman who is not a virgin. Not a virgin. And the Bible will tell you to avoid females who are whores, right? So you don't do them. If she slept with someone, I don't care if she's raped today. I don't care what by accident. Once that hymen is gone, She has to be charged. Your whole entire emotion has to be shifted. I ain't saying to treat her wrong, but you have to be upfront. And alphas are usually upfront. You have to be upfront. This is what I want. You have your standards. You got to have 10 things on your motherfucking list before you deal with any female. So don't commit suicide, man. I'm tired of hearing these young bucks killing themselves because their broad didn't show them the right love, or she cheated, okay, or she got them in trouble, because an alpha would handle that shit, okay? She wouldn't even get past the first question or second question, no matter how beautiful it is, because you're desperate. You're in your lower frequency vibration, dog. You got to get out of that lower frequency vibration, guys. This is why niggas kill each other. Black lives don't matter in the motherfucking hood, because I was motherfucking there. Black lives matter don't matter in the motherfucking hood. Because even gangsters will say that shit. Nobody's life don't mean shit, especially if you cross their gang territory. The Crips and the Bloods and these fucking territorial terrorists and shit. It's born in America. I despise gangsters. Me, I wanted to be the DC sniper and just take them out myself. Okay, I don't care where they come from or background. I don't care what happened to them. I just want to. As soon as they tell me they're not interested in their learning, they're gone because they don't want to learn. They have to be incarcerated. This is why a certain proportion of them are in jail, because they didn't have a proper father figure to keep them respecting authority, even if the authority is disrespectful in some senses. And even though there is some racism, there's a time I had a gun pointed at me and I'm like smiling. I didn't say a goddamn word. Okay, I don't say shit. I just give them what they want. Okay, and I said, you don't tell cops shit. Okay, because I'm innocent. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I had a gun pointed at me and the guy called me a racist. And I started smiling because I know where I'm going. If I die, he killed the wrong person. He said, what the fuck are you smiling at? So I was playing with my fucking Irish, Italian, African girl in the fucking woods and shit on private property, which I didn't really know at that time, rolling around the grass and shit. And then they was like, what the fuck are you doing? And trying to feel her ass and shit. And she's giggling and shit. We both put our hands up because we were scared. I was like 28 or some shit. Okay, because I wanted to smell the crack of her ass, because she was a virgin, man. But anyway, that's what I deal with. And so he was like, what you doing to that girl? And she was like, we're doing nothing, sir. And I was like, well, okay, hey. And I'm like, what the fuck you smiling at, nigger? He called me a nigger. And I was like, I don't think I'm a full-fledged nigger. Okay, what you want to die tonight? And lucky for me, another cop came behind him and said to him, okay, calm down, okay? And it was a black cop, okay? A big black cop. It was strange. It was dark, and I could see, even in the dark, that I could hear their audio, okay? There was a time I got arrested, and they took the handcuffs off me because I look strange, don't I? But trust me, I have interesting stories all of the time because I'm a conversationalist at best. I don't need this to be scripted. But you guys who are committing this suicide thing, please find someone you can link up with, because that is very important and detrimental to your health. If you commit suicide, no one will respect your name. And on the other side, think about it like this. You go, I can say the only time to commit suicide if you're in immense pain or if you're going to spend a long time in jail. You have nothing else to lose. You should tell people you have nothing to lose. And you are willing to kill them if they fucking cross your path. You have to tell them that. That's real gangster shit. You have to tell people, I will literally kill your children and your mothers and your dogs. And I will come after you, okay, to make sure it hurts the most. Because that person despised you from the beginning, right? You have to say that. But instead of going through all the hassle of threatening people, you should basically just stay away from them people. You don't know them people. You don't know their intentions. I talk to so many people on the internet. I will never meet them. They see my personality is so bubbly and I'm jerky, herky-jerky and kind of strange, okay? But I will never meet them. I can't meet them, okay? I can only be virgins overseas. I don't travel for nobody. You give me $1 million, I'm not traveling. I'm not moving for no money, okay? Because it's all a hoax to me. I'm not pulled by money. The only thing I ask you to do is send your Cash App $20, donations, or your $40. Hey, you know how to do my Cash App and everything down below. But the moral of this video is stop committing suicide if you're a gangster. seek out alpha males. Okay, you won't find them. It's only 5 to 10% of them, but they're not on the internet because like I tried to search. I've done the research and I said that person's not. No, that person's not. People keep talking to me about Kevin Simp Samuels, but he's a simp and he's been divorced twice. He ain't get no money from his hoes. All women that most men deal with are hoes because they pimp the game real nice. See, I don't understand that. I don't hate on women's hustle. I just know how to play it. Okay, I'm like, you gonna pay me my money, bitch? Okay, you know, money, no honey. That comes from a man's mouth. How logical that sounds, right? So y'all gotta start telling people, charging women to the game. You don't put your bills, your blood, and your sweat into hoes. You don't do that. Now I teach women how to do polyandry, okay, and travel overseas, but them bitches are way more lazier than guys do. It's men who travel from America more than women do, right? But I'm talking about a whole list of things here, too much for you guys to understand. You gangsters out there who want to do these little yin-yang, these fucking baby signs and all that shit, you know, grow up. Grow the fuck up, please. What you're not, you're actually a pussy when you're carrying a gun. If you're carrying a gun and it's not an AR-15 or 16 or whatever, or hollow tips of bullets and shit. I know about bullets that you can create from plastic and never get tracked and shit, right? But that's lucky for you guys. I'm not a sniper and shit. I would take most of you out. Trust me on this. If you don't have the big guns, okay, or you in the entertainment business, you rapping and shit like that, you still a buster. To me, you still a buster. Okay, because you didn't have a father figure. You didn't have an alpha dad. So you come and talk to me and we can have a discussion like father and son, okay? Because I'm the daddy you never had. You can't be getting sensitive if you're a real man. You can't be getting sensitive. You just got to find the right type of guy to help you, to love you, to give you the proper affection. Because I respect boys more than girls, okay, in a sense to where how you can raise them. Because girls are definitely harder to raise because I was a babysitter to many women, white women mainly. And I'm not a Bill Cosby because they'll never catch my ass like that because I'm not a pedophile or anything. Okay, but no one's perfect though. No one's perfect. I had some bad shit happen to me, and I had to call the police myself. Okay, but I know how to read. I know how to fight back. But you guys don't know how to fight back, so that's why you got to come to a guy like me. Kevin Samuels don't teach anything about law. He's not a therapist. I'm a therapist. Okay, and so many guys come into my inbox talking about how they don't want to be beta, how they want to rise to be an alpha. It's very hard to do. And it's not being a black pill either. It's not being a black pill is a monk pill. That means you completely shut off society. You don't want to do that. As I said before, there's only 3 types of males: betas, beta alphas, and alphas. And a lot of people like to break them apart, each one. You don't need to do that. Betas are in their emotion. You're desperate. Your sexual lower frequency vibration. Just masturbate. Find some other way of doing something else. Keep yourself busy. Don't be falling in love with these hoes in these Western societies. That's the beta male. 80% of the beta males are predominantly mostly white. And they're paying for OnlyFans for women, okay, being on the PORNHUB, okay, down liking black cocks, okay. Beta males are everywhere. Now, beta alpha, excuse me, it's a beta alpha. It's someone who wants to be an alpha, but they got some hoes. They're still simps though, okay, because they pull hoes. They show you their bitches, okay, but he's a beta. He's still in his emotions, just lowest frequency vibration. Alpha don't give a fuck about sexuality. We care about productivity, okay? We care about, what she's going to bring to the table. If she don't have nothing to bring to the table, she's a liability. You don't do that. If you actually talk to some pimps, okay, there's some pimp simps out there, okay, you don't know what a pimp simp is someone who sleeps with his host. You don't fuck with your product. I know this a long time ago when I was in Brooklyn. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, dog, so I have a big history. But it's okay. Because the way I look, the way I'm acting, okay, you make a determination, you lose. Not my problem. And I'm glad you lose because there's a lot of people who look at me and they be like, and that's good. That's good because that's what I want. That's my image. It's a method to my madness. But other than that, that's all I'm really going to say about suicide and gangsters. Suicide and gangsters is what this video is about. Don't do it. Be a man and fucking travel overseas. Just stop getting set up with these cliques in this country trying to have boys, okay? Socializing is bad for you, man. Socializing is fucking destructive. But guess what? I'm a your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. I've traveled overseas. I found my version. I kept trying and kept trying. Come to me if you want the knowledge, okay? I'm out of here, guys. My daughter's about to get the fuck up and shit. You gotta take it easy. And don't commit suicide, man, because it's a terrible thing. Because men don't have an outlet. Women have an outlet. Tessa, what are you whining for? Come here. Men don't have an outlet, so you got to find someone who has the capability of talking to you. And I talk to so many guys in my inbox. I already told you this already. White, black, in between, pedophiles, criminals. I talk to all of them, man. I tell you, they know who I am. They know who I am, okay? But other than that, that's all I really got to say. So if you found my channel and you found this, much love to you. Peace.